morning, everybody. Welcome to a 75-minute flow practice from my living room. I cannot see the front side of my phone so that you can see me in the proper perspective, so I'm hoping people are signing up. I'll wait a couple moments for a few more people to get online and then we'll get started. I want to say I'm really grateful today because two amazing musicians in the world, Soul Rising and DJ Rashid, have shared their music for people that are offering free yoga streaming classes, and it's really beautiful. These are musicians that are struggling in their own right now because lots of their gigs and tours and festivals have been canceled, and they're so willingly sharing their music. So put together a beautiful playlist of each DJ back to back all through the playlist, and if you use Spotify, you can find the playlist on my Spotify or look them up as well, and if you need more information you can let me know. We'll just give everybody about one more minute and then we'll get started. Let's begin today with a reading from one of the Whispers of Ganesha cards, which I love, and they create beautiful themes for the classes that I've been teaching. Most of you that come to my classes, you know that I always like to give out quotes and try to theme my classes around those quotes and the teachings of yoga, so this is a really beautiful way to kind of bring it all together. So I hope you're enjoying these cards as much as I am. Yesterday the card was Drive. We've had some really interesting cards. The day before was Joy. There's been Insight. And I'll just flip the cards upside down there. Big cards, tricky to shuffle. Alright, fan them out and see which one speaks to me today. Today I'm going to pull this card, which is Achievement. Let you take a look at it closer up. They're beautiful cards, the artwork on these cards, Achievement. And I'll read to you what it says. You are surrounded by abundance and prosperity, luxury and quality, prestige and sophistication, value and elegance. Many stories relate that Ganesha has two wives who are pictured here in this card, Siddhi and Riddhi, which represent success and prosperity. The symbolism of these two women indicates that if you walk on the path set by Ganesha, success and prosperity are guaranteed to always be by your side. The search for material success seldom brings with it achievement of spiritual goals. Ganesha wishes you to realize that by actively developing your spirituality and consciously working with the divine, you will experience positive flow on effects in all areas of your existence. When you stay connected to your spiritual nature, you have a more serene mind. Develop an accepting perception of yourself. This attitude will help your heart open to spiritual matters. A high level of self-mastery coupled with high ethical practice will increase the likelihood of enjoying material success. As more people discover the rewards of a more dynamic and fulfilling spiritual life, become the norm in society and not an exception for a few eccentric individuals. The more relationships among human beings develop into true kinship, the more humanity can achieve beyond the present limits of knowledge and material measures of success. Become part of a community governed by love, working toward building a happier, more loving, and productive global society. And I think that's the message that I'm taking to heart right now, is that through sharing this yoga, through so many people sharing yoga, through so many people sharing their skills online, especially to those who are solitary and staying at home right now, we're building a beautiful, strong network of community, and through this we can work together to support one another. So Together we're achieving a lot more than we can do on our own. I'm just going to check the screen one more time before I start. I'm going to put this card over by my little Ganesha statue who's here. Card beside him. And today we'll focus on achieving a sense of community through this unique opportunity. And take a moment to stand at the top of your mat today. Spread your toes wide. Rock your weight from side to side, forward and back, Tadasana pose. Find your hands at your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to stand in the light of your own beautiful heart. Moment of recognition for all that you have, all that you bring to this moment, and all of the path that lays behind you, everything that you've experienced in your life that's brought you to this powerful moment. Use your breath today, your Ujjayi breath, the slight constriction in the throat, to create that longer, deeper breath, allowing you to meditate on the sound of your breath, allowing you to stay focused and centered. Find an intention for your practice today. Maybe it's around the idea of achieving this sense of community through our work together. It's amazing how many people are reaching out, how many people are sharing their gifts. In a way, we've come together stronger than we probably ever have in the world. And even as I'm here, staying close to home, a lot of my time spent solitary these last couple of weeks, I feel actually more deeply connected to more people, and I hope you do too. Let's begin our practice with one beautiful sound of Om. Take a deep clearing breath in. Long breath out your mouth. Exhale. Inhale for Om. Big breath in. Whoa. Allow that vibration of Om to radiate from your heart center and connect with this universal sound that's always around us. It's like we're tuning ourselves in to a vibration of peace and harmony. Bow your mind in toward the light of your beautiful heart. Remind yourself that your heart is the mind of this practice, the true mind of this practice. Blink open your eyes if they're closed. Release your gaze back to your center, arms beside you. Take a deep breath in as you sweep your arms wide and out to the side. Palms touch, Urdhva Hastasana, arch back. Exhale, soften your knees, belly engaged, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to rise up again. Keep your knees soft as you need, belly engaged, palms touch, Urdhva Hastasana. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. One more time. Inhale, scoop your arms wide and up, palms touch, look up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway, realign your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. From here, step your right foot and left foot back, Utthita Chaturanga Dandasana, high plank pose. Use your knees if you need. Draw the belly in and press the hips down at the same time so they're in line with your shoulders. So there's a connection, Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha, the two abdominal locks. Connection in the core, deep into the center. Draw the belly in, rock forward more, high in the toes, and keep the crown of the head reaching forward. So there's maybe a gaze just forward of your hands. Root strongly through the fingertips. Let's hold here for 3 more deep breaths. Feel free to use your knees or lower to tabletop. Deep inhale, Ujjayi breath in. Deep exhale, Ujjayi breath out. 2 more. Inhale, rock forward. Stay here for the exhale. 1 more. Inhale, rock forward even more. Stay here for the exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Take your fingertips out wide off of your mat. Viparita Bhujangasana, exalted cobra pose. Tip your elbows up toward the ceiling. Root the tops of your feet down. Spread your fingers wide. Imagine you have a little cupcake under your hands. On your inhale breath, peel your chest up off the mat, shoulders back, maybe gaze up. Exhale, flow with the breath. A few times. Inhale, rise up. Open your heart. Exhale. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. In and out through your nose. Let's add a twist. Inhale, rise up. Take your right shoulder down. Look over your left elbow. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, left shoulder down. Look over your right. Inhale, straight back up. Exhale, all the way down. Slide your palms underneath your shoulders, tops of the feet still down. Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Exhale to lower. Tuck your toes, extended child pose, hips to heels, palms forward, forehead down. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Come back to tabletop, fingers are spread wide, tuck your toes, inhale, hips lift. Exhale, heels down, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pedal up one heel at a time, alternating right heel down, left knee bends. Left heel down, right knee bends. Flow with your breath, side to side. And start to find some stillness. Fingertips are spread wide, finger pads pressing down, eye of the elbows forward. Gaze between your inner thighs. Lift your hips up as you inhale. Press your heels down as you exhale. Two more. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, heels down. Take your feet hip distance apart. On your inhale breath, lift your heels high. Stay in downward dog. As you exhale, heels to the right, toes to the left. With the breath, inhale through center. Exhale, heels to the left. One more time each way. Inhale to lift. Exhale to rock the heels to the right. Inhale to lift. Exhale, heels to the left. Inhale through center. Stay in the center. Lift your heels high. Bend your knees a lot and pull your hips back away from your hands. Let your gaze drop between your inner thighs. Take one more inhale. Knees bent a lot. As you exhale, press your heels down. Come high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Walk, step, or hop forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Palms touch, arch back, look up. Hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Let's keep moving. Inhale, reach up. Urdhva Hastasana. Little back bend if you like. Exhale, fold forward. Keep your knees soft as you need. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plunge your palms, left foot and right foot, step back, high plank pose. This time a little variation. Drop your right knee down, spin your right foot behind you like a little kickstand. Heel opens. Ardha Vashisthasana. Maybe take your arm up over your head. Look underneath your arm. Take a big breath in. The full breath out. Inhale, come back to high plank pose. Left knee drops down, little kickstand with your left foot, inner blade of your right foot pressing down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over the head. Turn your chest open, maybe gaze up. Take another breath in, and another breath out. Inhale, come back through center, high plank. Rock forward as you inhale. Exhale, this time you can lower halfway to your belly or all the way. And then take a back bend, either cobra or tops of the feet down. Lift your thighs, lift your torso. Arms are straight, maybe look up, Urdhva. One more deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Curl over the toes, come back to high plank. If you like to practice an extra chaturanga, here's the place to do it in every vinyasa. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And at any time you need today, you can always lower your knees for tabletop or child pose. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And for this side, inhale your right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee, drop your foot behind you. Look underneath your left arm. Try to root your left heel down. Squeeze your right buttock even more. Lift your knee higher. One more deep inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale your leg back through center. Lower your right foot down. Same thing other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Open up your hip. Bend your knee. Drop your foot to the right. Look underneath your arm for your foot. Lift your knee higher. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Try to squeeze your left buttock. Lift your knee higher. Root your right heel. Beautiful. Back through center. Lower your foot down. Come high on your toes. Bend your knees a lot. Walk, step, or hop forward. Nice and light either way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Urdhva Hastasana all the way up. Reach up, arch back. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, variations of Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. This time as you exhale, you can walk, step, or hop back either to high plank or right to low plank, Chaturanga. Take your back bend, Cobra, or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward, facing dog. Roll over the toes, that extra Chaturanga if you like. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And now we'll walk our hands just a little bit closer to the feet. De-weight your left hand and reach underneath for your right ankle, calf, or thigh. And twist to look underneath your arm. Maybe up toward the ceiling. If you can pull a little bit more, bend that left elbow. You can bend your knees as much as you need to get into this shape. Root strongly through your right hand. One more deep inhale. One more exhale. Bring your left hand back to the mat. De-weight your right hand. Twist to the left. Wrap your right hand, outer left ankle, calf, or thigh. Look underneath your arm. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands a little bit further forward. One more breath. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hips lift away from the hands. Heels press toward the mat. Behind your toes, bend your knees a lot, look forward, lightly hop or step. Inhale halfway, exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, bring your breath with you right to the top, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands to heart center, Samastiti. Take a moment of breath, inhale. And exhale. Step your big toes together to touch. Heels are slightly apart. On your inhale breath, sit your hips down into the chair. Sweep your fingertips back behind you. Try to grip the mat with your fingertips to get nice and low. And we'll do a little bit of a sweep here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Even come up a little bit on the inhale. Sit a little deeper on the exhale. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful flow with the breath. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then from here, let your hands float to the lower back. Interlace your palms. On your inhale breath, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Keep your elbows bent if you need. Hands at the sacrum. Or start to lengthen your arms up and over your head. Feet can be hip distance. Big breath in. And a long breath out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back through chair pose. Reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, we'll flow. Walk, step, or hop back. High plank to low plank. You can jump or float. Inhale through your back bend. Cobra, upward dog. Making your way back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Take an inhale breath, reach your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, right knee into your chest, walk forward. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, right knee to right upper arm, pause and hold. Any variations if you have. Inhale, reach it back up. Right knee to left upper arm, pause here, or a variation if you have it. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bring knee to chest as you step back heel spins down. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Align your hips to the top of the mat. Take a big breath in. Sit deeper on your exhale. And again, we'll do a little float. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach back. A few more times. Inhale, reach up. Use the breath. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, extend. Exhale. This time we'll stay up. Cactus your arms. Tip your elbows forward. Reach your fingertips back. Pull your outer right hip back. Left thigh forward. Tip the elbows up. Maybe chest lifts more. Maybe gaze up. One more. Heart open. Big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way back up to the sky. Vinyasa. As you exhale, palms plant down. Step your left foot back, right foot floats. Chaturanga or all the way. Flow with the breath. Meeting in downward dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Left knee to left upper arm. Move with the breath. Inhale. Bring it to the chest. Inhale, lift it up. Bring it to the right. Inhale, bring it up. Bring it back to the chest. Rock forward, step through. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Find your alignment, hips facing the front of your mat. Left knee bent a lot. Outer edge of your right foot pressing down. Inhale, lift up. Little deeper on the exhale. Let's flow. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Next time we'll hold. Inhale, reach up. Cactus your arms, tip your elbows forward, reach your fingertips back, lift the center of your heart up, maybe gaze up. Find a beautiful heart opener here. Keep bending that left knee. Take another deep inhale. Arch back with the exhale. One more breath. Exhale here. Now sweep your arms up. Inhale. As you exhale, plant your hands down. Step your right foot back further. Left leg floats. Vinyasa. Flow it out any way you like. Use your breath. Move one breath per movement. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Take your feet together to touch. Knees out wide. Take a couple of little squats here. So take the hips to heels. Knees wide, then come back into a plank pose with your toes touching. A few times forward and back. And then as you're ready, you can do a couple leg hops, kicking your bum with your heels, or hop your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift when you're ready. Exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Big toes are touching back into the chair, Utkatasana, chair pose. Reach your arms up. Again, the float. Inhale. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, come up. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Let the hands float to the lower back. Find your opposite grip. Hands can stay at the sacrum as you inhale. Try to straighten your arms and legs. Let the head come down toward the shins. Forehead toward the shins, hands reaching up and over. If your hands are either at your lower back or raised, try to keep them closed. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Release, come back to chair pose, deep breath in. And lift your hips and fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Let's plant the hands, Chaturanga, on your belly. Inhale, Cobra, Upward Dog. Take your extra Chaturanga if you like, Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward Dog. Take a deep inhale and a long exhale. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Right knee, right upper arm. Feel free to take Vinyasa B if you have it. Chaturanga arms, float it out. Inhale, bring it back. Cross to the right side. Stay here or extend your right foot out. Or fallen triangle. If you have Vinyasa A, you can go for it. And maybe hug the femur into the hip socket. Raise your right leg. Pulse here in 3, 2, and 1. Left hand comes back down. Right leg sweeps back and up. Exhale, knee to chest. Look in the center of your palm. Step your right foot there. Back heel spins down. Front heel to back arch alignment. Windmill your arms up. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Spread your feet as far apart as you can, keeping your right knee over your ankle. And this gives you the space to get that front thigh parallel. Let's work with the arms. Inhale. Straighten the leg, palms to your heart. Exhale, push it back. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, push. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Flip your right palm up, left hand down. Inhale, arch back. Exhale here. Inhale through center. Extended side angle pose. Exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale. Viparita Virabhadrasana, exalted warrior. Inhale through center. Float your arms. Exhale. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Inhale through center. Exhale, take it back. Last time to hold. Inhale. Exhale. Now from here, if you have something to hold on to with your left hand, maybe a strap or a towel or shirt, anything that you can hold in your hand, spin your palm back behind you to your sacrum. Bring your right arm under, and maybe you have that strap or shirt or towel. Try to find a bind. So you can wrap your fingertips together, maybe grab your left wrist with your right hand. Turn your chest open. Baddha Virabhadrasana, find a bind here. Tuck your right hip under more. Outer left thigh rolling open. Outer edge of your back foot rooted down. Spin the chest open. The right side of your chest moving to the left side of your mat. Top shoulder rolls open. Maybe look up. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Hold the way back up, warrior 2. Vinyasa, on your inhale breath, peel your back heel off the mat, hands plant down, right foot floats back, chaturanga. Cobra, upward dog, be fluid with your movements, feel the connection to your breath, to the music. Downward facing dog, big breath in, and a long breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts up to the sky. From your knee to your chest. Inhale, left leg lifts. Left knee to left upper arm, Kundanyasana B if you have it. Float it out. Inhale, lift it back up. Left knee to right upper arm. If you have Kundanyasana A, it looks like this. Elbow connects with the thigh, legs extend. Or you go for fallen triangle. Left leg reaches out, right arm up. Stay here or hug the femur into the thigh. A little pulse here for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. 3-legged dog. Knee to chest, look forward, step through in the center. Back heel spins down, open it up. Warrior 2. Get those feet wide apart again, front heel to back arch alignment. You want the space for the front thigh to become parallel, so knee over the ankle and tracking outward. Let's create a flow here. Inhale, palms to heart. Feel free to close your eyes. Exhale, push away. Inhale, gather it in. Exhale. Inhale, gather it in. Exhale. Beautiful. Last time. Inhale, gather it in. Exhale, push it away. Flip your left palm up. Inhale. Exhale, Viparita Virabhadrasana. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, Uttita Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Inhale, move with the breath. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, get with the flow of your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. You can take a strap or a towel or anything that you can use to lengthen your arm in your right hand. Bring your right hand to your lower back of the hand on your sacrum. Left arm reaches underneath. Maybe you find a strap or your fingers, or you can grab your right wrist with your left fingertips. There's a tendency to curl forward. Tuck your left hip under. Use the outer right foot to help roll your right thigh open and turn the left side of your chest upward. Right shoulder rolling open more. Try to straighten your arms. Take a deep breath in. And a nice long breath out. And we'll hold here 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your right hip under, left hip under more. Right thigh open. Last deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. And release your gaze down. Unwind yourself. Peel back up. Warrior 2. On your inhale breath, peel your back heel off the mat. Arms reach up. Vinyasa. Plant your palms down. Go through. Meeting in Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. On your next inhale, walk your hands a little bit closer toward each other. Look to the top of your mat. Hop through for a squat, Malasana. Take your elbows wide, palms together to touch. Heel of your hands down as you lift your chest. Again, maybe you have a strap and we'll use it side to side. Take your left fingertips out to the left. Use your elbow on the inside of your right knee. Push your thigh open. Stay here or reach your right arm up. You might want to have a strap in that hand. Bring the back of the hand behind you. Try to wiggle it around to the left side. And then maybe reach your left hand around the outer thigh. You can find a strap or your fingers or maybe even your right wrist. Roll your top shoulder open. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Back through center, Malasana. Take your right fingertips out to the right. Maybe you have a strap in your left hand. Push your left knee open with your left elbow. Take those right fingertips wide. You want lots of space there, so try to get the knee higher up on the upper arm. Left arm reaches up. Big open twist, stay, or flip your hand around. Bring the back of your left hand to your right side. And then maybe you can tuck your right fingertips on the outside of your thigh and find your fingertips or your wrist, turning your chest open. Beautiful shoulder opener here, similar to the bind in side angle pose. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Come back through center. Press into your hands and lift your hips and turn your toes to face forward. Bend your knees a lot. Bend your knees a lot and take your right shoulder underneath your right thigh. Bring a strap or whatever you have to hold on to into your left hand. Bring it behind you and see if you can find that bind. And then from here, try to straighten both legs the best you can. Your right knee will probably stay bent, but try to straighten your left leg and turn and twist and look up. So similar idea, just a different orientation, looking up from the ground. Take a deep breath in. Nice long breath out. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Bend both of your knees. Let's take left shoulder under the left thigh. Take the strap in your right hand. Try to find that bind behind. Maybe you can grab your wrist. Try to straighten both legs. Your feet are quite wide here. Probably mostly just your right leg will straighten. Left leg will stay softer. Turn and twist, but as you're twisting, try to straighten both legs. A deep breath in. Nice long breath out. Roll your top shoulder open. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Unwind everything. Keep your feet wide. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And let your arms be heavy. Maybe you grab your elbows, sway side to side. Slowly bring your hands under your shoulders. Walk your feet in again together. Detach. Sit your hips down into the chair. Inhale to lift up. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sweep back. Two more. Inhale, come up a little higher. Exhale, sweep back. This time as you inhale, come up, hands to heart center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. One more time. Inhale through center. Hold on the right side. Left elbow outside the right knee. Sit your hips lower. Tense your fingertips. Look up and over your right shoulder. Maybe spread your wings. If you have a side balance, side crow or Vinyasa A. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Unwind. Inhale back through center. Exhale. Twist to the left. Tense your fingers. Look up. Stay here. Open it up. Float it out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale back through center. Lift your hips and fold. I'm sure you're feeling that. I definitely am. Inhale halfway. Exhale chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Warrior two. Open it up. Again, inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, deepen. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. From here, straighten your front leg. Heel toe your back foot in. And again, maybe strap in your left hand. Inhale, hinge forward. Trikonasana, side angle pose, or triangle pose. And from here, bend your front knee. Find that bind again. Maybe strap in your left hand. Maybe you find your fingers, or wrap your right hand around your left wrist. And now attempt to straighten your right leg. If you need, use the strap. Turn and look up. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Unwind yourself. Come back to warrior two. On your inhale breath, left hand to your left hip. Look forward of your right toe. Step off of your left foot. And maybe bring a block under your right hand, Ardha Chandrasana, and turn your chest open. Reach your top arm up. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Try to float your right hand if you can. Maybe you bend your top knee and go for the bind, Shavasana. Sugar cane pose, opening it up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Make your way back, warrior two, unwind. On your inhale breath, peel your hips forward, arms reach up. Exhale, lower your knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring it down. Two more, inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Slide your left knee back. Cactus your arms. Find that beautiful heart opener. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, float your hands back. Straighten your front leg. Bow forward, Ardha Hanumanasana variation. Inhale, reach up. Maybe cactus your arms, open your heart. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it back. Last one and we'll hold. Inhale. Use your breath. Exhale, bring it back. And from here, stay. You'll bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Slide your left knee a little further back, right heel more forward. Feel free to use blocks if you have them, or something else to help you balance or stabilize. You can even bring a block under your front thigh. Take a breath in and a breath out. And if you're working into a deeper variation of Ardha Hanuman or Hanuman, keep pulling your right hip back, left thigh forward. Allow the pose to deepen slowly. If you like any variation, bow forward. Let's find our breath here. Pause for 5 deep breaths. As you're ready to come out, use your blocks if you need, palms under your shoulders. Tuck your back toes, slide your knee in until you can come back to that lunging position. And take your right hand on the inside of your right foot, take it more out to the right, and let's lower down for a lizard pose variation. From here, tense your fingertips and lift your chest, pull your right hip back. You can start to walk your fingertips out further. Maybe you lower down onto your forearms, or maybe you have your forearms up on blocks, or even your palms on the blocks. Try to keep your right foot parallel to the outer edge of your mat. I'll just move this block so you can see it. Deep breath in and a long breath out. And from here, we'll attempt one more bind. We'll lift the back knee up and start to walk the right hand underneath the right thigh. And then left hand comes out wide. So a little bit of a bind here as you rest the underside of your knee on top of your tricep and hinge forward and rock forward. You're welcome to stay right here. If you want to keep the hips low, maybe open the wings, or come for a bind. Left hand and right hand meet behind your outer right hip. Keep the hips low. Keep lunging forward. Look forward. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1, and release. Lower your back knee down. Take your toes out, walk to the side. Flex your foot if you like, come to the outer edge of your right foot. You can use your right hand inside your right knee and open up your chest. Take breath in and breath out. And stay right here. If you want to bend your back knee, reach for the outer edge of your foot with your right hand. Kick your bum back towards your heel, and then bring the whole unit of your lower body forward, rolling your top shoulder open, and you may have the space to come down onto your forearm, opening up through the chest. For 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release. Walk your right foot back inside of your hands. Plant your hands under shoulders. Tuck your back toes. 3-legged dog. Take any variations here. Maybe you feel like flipping over. Maybe you take a vinyasa. Maybe you take a rest. We'll meet in 3 breaths in downward facing dog. Or maybe 4 breaths. Take your time. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts. Step it through between your thumbs. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2, right away. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, push it up. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, push it out. You might see my daughter walking by with packages. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And straighten your front leg. Heel toe your back foot in a little bit. Hinge forward. Finding Trikonasana, triangle pose. You might have something in your right hand here. Soften your left knee, bring your left shoulder underneath. Right hand comes behind, maybe for the strap, your fingers or your wrist. And then pull the left leg to straight. Turning your chest open and looking up. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Deep breath in, rolling your top shoulder open, pulling your left hip back. Another long breath in. And another long breath out. And unwind yourself back to warrior two. Inhale, lengthen your stance, exhale. Right hand to right hip. Left knee is soft as you step forward off of your back foot. Maybe you take a block with you underneath your left shoulder. Try to take it more forward of your toes, slightly out to the left. Turn your chest open. And then from here, you're maybe reaching your right arm up. Stay here. Try to float your left fingertips if you can, be light. Maybe you find Shavasana. It takes a lot of balance. Bend your knee in toward your, bend your knee, heel in toward your hip. And then kick your foot into your hand. Try to straighten your bottom leg, float your palm for 3. For 2, and for 1, beautiful release, and all the way back, warrior 2. High crescent lunge, inhale, exhale to lower. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last one, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Slide your right knee as far back as you can. Inhale, cactus arms. Open your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, float the palms. Hinge forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Feel free to stay bowing forward or walking hands under shoulders, working toward a deeper variation of Ardha Hanumanasana or Hanumanasana. Left hip pulling back, right thigh forward, lift your chest. And then as you like, bow forward. 5 deep breaths.
Liberated. All this applies to yoga.
Last deep inhale. Long exhale.
You can be concentrated.
Palms come underneath your shoulders. Tuck your back toes. Slide your back knee forward until you can come back into that lunge. And from here, we'll bring our hands on the inside of our left foot. Slide your right knee as far back as you can. Tent up on your fingertips. Lift your chest. Variations of lizard pose here. So feel free to use a strap when we come for the bind.
You have to let it happen.
Lift your chest and maybe walk your hands more forward. Maybe your forearms come down to the mat or maybe onto blocks. Keep pulling your outer left hip crease back and keep your foot parallel to the long edge of your mat. And stay right here or keep working with the bind. Left arm coming underneath the left thigh. Tent your left fingertips. Right fingertips tent. So just like we did with Exalted Cobra, very similar variation with the elbows pointing up. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee up if you like. You can stay here or open up your wings. Keep the hips low. Then maybe spin the back of your left hand to your left hip. Right hand comes behind. Maybe you can grab your wrist. Usually this is a more accessible bind for people, but you can use a strap in your right hand. And keep coming forward. Keep the hips low. Keep looking forward. Hold here for 3 breaths. 2. And last breath, inhale and exhale. Hands come back underneath the shoulders. Flex your right foot, turn it out, flex your left foot, turn it out to the left. Roll to the outer blade of your left foot and use your left hand to open your chest. Turn and gaze up. Big breath in. And a big breath out. From here, bend your left knee if you like. Reach back and grab the outer edge of your foot with your hand. Lean your hips back so your hip touches your heel. And then bring all of that forward as you stretch that right thigh. Maybe you can come down onto your forearm. Maybe you turn your chest open more. Keep kicking that foot into your hand, pinning the bottom of your thigh down, actually the bottom of your thigh to get a nice long stretch. Open your chest, breathe in. And breathe out. One more, inhale. And exhale. Release, come back through center. Walk your hands on either side of your front foot, back toes tucked. Inhale, three-legged dog. Take any variations you like. Maybe you flip over, maybe you do some hip circles. Take your vinyasa when you're ready. A few breaths to get to downward facing dog. Look forward to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Palms touch, arch back. Hands to heart center. Hands to take a quarter turn to your right side. Hands at your heart. Take an inhale breath and big step out to the right side and open up your arms so you can see that your wrists are the same distance apart as your ankles. Take your hands back to your hips and now turn your toes open to the top left and right corner of your mat, coming into Skandasana. It's a deep hip flexion, so if needed you can always stay higher up. So for some of you it might look like this, side to side. For those of you that can go deeper, bend your right knee deeply and then press your left heel forward, toes coming up. So deep bend into the right hip. Again, we can come for that bind. So right arm comes out, left arm open. Feel free to use a strap. Bring it behind you. Maybe find your fingers, the strap or your wrist. Turn open. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that left foot active. Heel pressing out. Toes towards you. Keep pushing your right knee away. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe gaze turning up. Unwind yourself. Use your hands or hands to your heart. Other side. Bend deeply into your left knee. If you're higher up, it might look like this for you. That's okay too. Get as deep as you can. Right heel pressing out. Hug your heels toward each other. Take your left fingertips out, right arm up, stay, or go for the bind. You might need a strap in your right hand to get a little bit more extension. Maybe you find your wrist wrapping with your left hand, turning your chest open. Keep trying to straighten those arms, rolling your top shoulder open more, maybe gazing up. Active in the legs here, right heel pressing out, toes curling towards you, but heels hugging in. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round of breath. Keep hugging the heels. Lift your chest. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. Come through center. Hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your hips. And then fold. Prasarita, Panutanasana. Any variations here? Might be nice to have a shoulder opener. You interlace your hands behind the lower back. Crown of the head down. Hips lift. Maybe switch your grip after a couple of breaths. Opposite thumb on top. If you have Shirshasana A or B, maybe you're going there. 2 more deep breaths. Last bind here. So bring your feet just a little bit closer. Bend your knees a lot. Right shoulder under the right thigh. Right back of your hand to your hip. Maybe left hand comes behind. You can try straightening the legs and looking up to the left. So similar to what we did before, but our feet were a little bit closer. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And let's unwind other side. Left arm comes underneath. Strap maybe in your right hand. Straighten the legs. Look up to the right. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. And deep breath in. Deep breath out. Release your hands underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Hands to your hips, rise all the way up. You can hop or step your feet together and turn to the top of your mat. One last vinyasa and then we'll work toward one final pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Beautiful stretch. Inhale, halfway. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take your time to flow and when you like. Inhale, right leg lifts up to the sky. Step your right foot through in the center. Back heel spins down. Right hand inside of your right foot. Left hand to your left hip. Building side angle pose, but this time, maybe take a strap in your left hand. Right shoulder comes underneath the right thigh, left hand behind, find your bind. Look forward, step your left foot to the top of your mat, working for bird of paradise pose. Here we go, our final big pose. Lift your right heel up, look down, press firmly down into your standing foot, and it's okay if you don't have the bind. You can still stand up and bring that knee with you. If you have the bind, stand up with the bind, open your shoulder, open your hip, your toes can be pointed down, or if you feel like you want to go further, point the toes up and away to the top right corner of the room. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. It helps if you smile. Good, beautiful. Come back down, all the way down. Release back to side angle pose. Hands come down to the mat. Vinyasa, flow it out. Downward facing dog, big breath, left leg lifts, step through. Back heel spins down, left hand inside of the left foot, right hand to your right hip. Stay here, you can reach your right arm up, take it behind you with a strap if you need, left arm under. Find your bind, maybe your wrist, maybe your fingers. Look forward, step your right foot to the top of your mat. Come high on your left toes, lift that heel. Even if you don't have the bind, you can still stand up. Bring that knee with you all the way up. Press down firmly to get your foundation. If you have the bind, open up your shoulder and your hip. Take a breath in, maybe extend and smile. Bird of paradise pose, Vidasana. Open it up. Stand tall. Big breath in and out. Make your way back. Side angle pose, step it back. Beautiful. Vinyasa, hands down, flow it out. Downward facing dog, big breath in. Sigh or flutter your lips, exhale. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Lower down onto your knees, keep your toes tucked, rise up on your shins. Big breath, reach up. Hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Feel free to roll up your mat in the center for a back bend. Camel pose, Ustrasana. There's lots of heart opening today in our practice, so a little bit more. Hands to your lower back and push the sacrum down so your tailbone's rooting toward the earth. Roll the shoulders back, elbows squeezing toward each other. Center of the chest is lifting. And think of your thighs as being perpendicular to the earth. So try not to lean back. Keep that straight line from the top of your hips straight down to the earth, like they're velcroed onto a wall. Take an inhale, start lifting your chest, and exhale, arch your back. Maybe the gaze comes up. Maybe you can look all the way back. If it's there for you today, you could stay or swim your right arm all the way forward and back with a big backstroke. Right hand lightly touching your right heels, fingertips. Same thing, left arm, swim it back. Keep those thighs pressing forward. Keep lifting your chest. If it feels good, head can drop back more. 2 more deep breaths. Fingers light on the toes, on the heels. Deep breath in and a long breath out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to your hips. Relax the top of your feet. Head comes up. Sit down onto your thighs. Close your eyes. 2 deep breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, we'll have one last back bend from Ustrasana. If you're somebody that practices the drop back, I'll demonstrate it first. You're welcome to do it with me, or you can do another set of camel. An alternative is also to untuck your toes and let the tops of the feet be down for a little deeper back bend, but you won't do the drop back. The drop back is only with the toes tucked. Also, you can take your knees a little bit wider than your feet for a little deeper hip opening. If you're going for the drop back, you'll start with your toes tucked, knees hip distance apart, hands at your heart. You can stay here. You can practice being right here. Or start to lift your chest up. Thighs are still pressing forward, and then maybe you reach the arms up and over the head. Let the head drop back. Keep going back. Maybe you push all the way up into Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing goal. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale. Exhale. If you're in this variation, you can sit down to get out, or you can come back through camel. Big breath in and breath out, and all come up. Meet on our shins and tuck your toes. Relax, take a moment, breath in and breath out, and then you place your hands at your heart. Remind yourself that you're here through your deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. And every breath that we take today, all the shapes that we're taking, all this energy we're putting out into the universe, this is our way of connecting. This is what we're achieving together, is this beautiful vibration, peace and harmony, flowing with the breath. That's the greatest achievement that you can make in any given day, staying connected to your breath. Release your fingertips to the side. Take your feet out from underneath you. Extend your legs out straight. Bring your feet to the top of your mat. Wiggle your bum forward. Take a big breath in. And slowly lower all the way down onto your butt. Hug your right knee and left knee into your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Extend your left leg straight, right knee into your chest. If you need to, you can bend your left knee. Take your right knee out into the right, and then back in toward your shoulder. Keep your feet active. Take your right arm out in a cactus shape. Jog your hips a little bit to the right side, and let's come into a twist. Take your knee over to the left. This is too much for you. You can always bring your left knee underneath your right. Turn and look over top of your right hand. Breathe in and out. Bring yourself back to center. Unwind. Left knee into your chest. Keep your right knee bent or extend. Take your left knee out to the left and back in toward your left shoulder. Pavanamuttasana. Left arm up to the left, cactus shape or T shape. Jog your hips a bit to the left side, bring your left knee to the right. Take a look over your left shoulder, big breath in. breath out. And always stack your knees. Slowly coming back to the center, hug your knees into your chest. One more back bend here. Bring your feet underneath your knees, arms beside your body, either working into Sati Bandhasana, little bridge pose, or Urdhva Dhanurasana again. You can start with your hands beside your body. Make sure you can tickle your heels. Knees are only hip distance, they're pretty close together. Lift your hips up. You can stay here, interlacing your hands under your lower back, little shoulder opener. Or bring your hands beside your ears, fingertips pointing toward your shoulders, and press up to the crown of your head. And from there, widen the hands and push up. Try to straighten your limbs. Let your head drop down, look back toward your toes. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. 2 more deep breaths wherever you are. Breathe in and out. In. Out, slowly lower down, come through little bridge pose, place one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your belly, remind yourself that you're here with gratitude for all that you've achieved, not only here on your mat today, but through this whole challenging time that we've all been in together, and not only for that, but really for your whole life. So many amazing achievements. So gratitude. All of that has combined to create who you are today, and what you're capable of, and what you bring with you every time you show up in the world. Deep clearing breath in. Full breath out. Bring your knees into your chest. Hug your knees in nice and tight. Happy baby pose. Knees can come out wide. Reach through and grab the outer edges of your feet or press them up to the ceiling. You can rock side to side. Viparita Karani, legs up and arms up. Maybe rotating the wrists and ankles. If you have shoulder stand or plow pose, for shoulder stand, you lift your hips up. Walk your hands up your spine. Oh, this is a shoulder stand. And plow pose. Feet are behind you. You can interlace your hands. And then for shoulder stand, you might walk the hands up higher, lifting the legs up. Try to hold wherever you are for 10 deep breaths. If you have Shirshasana A practice, you can take that headstand, maybe go to a wall. If you're in shoulder stand, think of every inhale breath, hips coming toward your face. Every exhale breath, toes pushing away. You can maybe even cross one ankle on top of the other to help lift up and out of your pelvis. Use that little hook to help you lift. When you're ready to come down out of your inversion, come down slowly. Come through plow pose if you're in shoulder stand. Take your time if you're still there. Once you get all the way down, let your knees come into your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. If there's any last shapes that you would like to take with your body today before we come into our final resting pose, you can take those shapes. It's so nice today to have this beautiful music. These wonderful musicians who are sharing their time and energy with all of us in the same way that we're sharing our time and energy together. We're sending out these positive vibrations into the world. And Play one last song for you as you make your way into your final rest. See if you can connect with the heartbeat in this song. Allow yourself to melt down into your mat. And I'll read to you one last time from the Ganesha card for today, achievement. And really, as you enter into your Shavasana, great respect and gratitude for all that you've achieved, not just here today, but really in these trying times. That's when we really need to pull through and tap into our greatest source of strength, and you have that within you. As more people discover the rewards of a more dynamic and fulfilling spiritual life, this success will become the norm in society and not an exception for a few eccentric individuals. The more relationships among human beings develop into true kinship, the more humanity can achieve beyond the present limits of knowledge and material measures of success. Become part of a society governed by love, working toward building a happier, more loving, and productive global society. Through our practice today, we're creating a community built on love, built on sharing, built on kinship, a sense of family, even with people all around the world uniting together. Together we're stronger and we can achieve more. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me wherever you are. I love you so much. I'm sending you all my love and light. And tomorrow we'll have a 90-minute power yoga practice with, again, beautiful music from these wonderful DJs. And I will be also doing a yin class on Sunday night at 6:30. And I will post on my Facebook and Instagram when I'll be teaching next week, depending on what life brings in my work realm. So wherever you are, I hope you're happy. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're staying safe and that you're feeling connected to me the way I'm feeling connected to each and every one of you. Namaste. Enjoy your Shavasana, please. Listen to the music.